Hi. um, so we're gonna get some more progress done on the comic. I made a lot of progress on the line art, so I would consider it done. So the main step to get out of the way for today, it's gonna be a short stream too because I'm honestly not having one of the best days. I won't get into why, because it's kind of a lot to digest, especially for those just joining in, so I don't want to like burden you guys with what's going on in my life. So I'll just say not having the best day today, so we're gonna make this a shorter stream than usual. But thankfully the coloring process shouldn't take too long. I want to get at least the flats done today, so joining me today is a soldier from the War of the Realms.
Hi.
Never let me say that again.
Apparently you got a hug.
Thanks, Mr. Maniac. Appreciate it. Okay, so since this is an art stream, I am going to get my phone up so I can see the chat while I am drawing. Okay. So, yeah, let's not waste any time. Let's do this.
Yeah.
Just gotta move the phone in a comfortable position. There we go, that works. So, I figured since this is, you know, Brian's birthday is coming up, I decided to have him, take care of the playlist this time.
Yeah.
Okay, good thing I did that because, so we're gonna listen to the Dust OST, which, hey, that's another game I need to redo for this channel, since it's been a while. I loved what I played initially, but yeah, again, it's just been so long since I last played it, so...
Oh no, I have to learn how to parry again.
Oh god, I had to learn how to parry again!
Fuck.
So, BJ's premiere is now up with the live chat. Slams a jug of whiskey onto the table. Ready.
I've already seen the video.
Oh, wait. Do you drink now, Mr. Maniac?
You're not 21 yet.
I mean, doesn't stop some people. Alright. So, I want to at least do this. Make certain that... No, but I've heavily considered on multiple occasions. You're not the only one. Wait, hang on. Okay, I'm a little nervous. Yeah, that's what I thought. Okay. Where's the line not closing? Okay, how about this? Then we invert the selection, and then we'll just make changes as we go. Still not working. Okay.
Also, the legal drinking age in Canada is 19. I'm pretty sure you're also not 19.
Yeah. Hello, Big Mac.
I was gonna say, there's a Big Mac.
Okay, yeah, so I guess I'm gonna have to do this the long-ish way right now. So I'll just... like, not the ideal way to do this, but panels are fighting me, so... So the main thing when I start to color is to start with a black background first, a silhouette. Because if I just do the color straight, then there's gonna be a lot of, you know, holes to fill. So to mitigate that, a background layer will help fill the gaps and also enhance the line art in some ways. So like, I also wish that it did cooperate with me. I just wanted to see if I could do it in one panel, so that's fine. I think I will do the characters first and foremost, since in comics they don't always focus on backgrounds. Sometimes it's just a straight opaque color. Well, at least American comics. Manga, it can go either way. You can just get whatever details you need to highlight a character's emotion, or you can be as hyper detailed as Horikoshi-san or Miura-san.
Yeah. Or Rocky.
Or Rocky-san, yes. Which, to be frank, Japan puts like 110% into everything they do, so I'm only like highlighting specific examples here.
Yeah.
But generally, since I am an American schmuck, I feel like I can only convey what I need to. Wait, hang on. That sounded rather defeatist. No, like, I'm gonna do my best. Don't worry about that. It's just maybe I should just shut up and do it.
He'll do the best, like no one ever was.
No, I'll be like the main character from Lego Island. It's like, hey, what are you doing? My best!
My best!
I like how he paused before he gave a definitive answer.
Yeah.
Something tells me that was the game hitching, but, you know. It could also not be. Actually, my brother and I, used to rent, Lego Island, and I personally liked what I saw, but after seeing Caddy's video, it's like, huh. I know kids are easy to impress, but goddamn.
And then you got Lego Stairwares.
Lego Stairwares. Which, if I can give my honest opinion, those games can drag depending on your, party composition. And, like, I distinctly remember hating playing through the episode 2 part of the game, where you're just like going through puzzle after puzzle, and even during you know, the penultimate battle between Obi-Wan and Anakin, you're trying to kill each other, but you're also working together to survive. What the fuck? What? Why did they design it like that?
So, guys, who's excited for Nickelodeon Smash, bruh?
I'm on it. But I really do find the memes surrounding it hilarious.
Yeah, I know TP is still floored by his tweet just exploding.
Huh, tweets exploding. I wonder what that's like. Okay, that was a little rude, sorry.
You'll get that tweet that blows up eventually, Jordan. And then you won't know what to do with yourself.
It unironically looks fun, Zim main. I mean, I don't think I'll pick up the game anytime soon, since, well, for one thing, you know my stance on fighting games. I can't stand them. Not because I hate them, but because I can't physically play them, and it frustrates me, and I overwhelm easily. You know, anxiety disorder does that. So, I don't think that the Nick game is gonna be as technical as people are meaning it to be, although I could be wrong. I didn't see the trailer. Am I wrong?
Apparently, according to some interviews, the game is going to have wave dashing.
I'm sorry, what?
Yeah, they're going to implement wave dashing in the
that
game.
Wave dashing?
Yes.
Yeah, no, sorry, not gonna pick it up. It's like, that's all the confirmation I needed.
But apparently the other shocking thing about it, and this was confirmed, the game is going to have rollback netcode.
I don't know what that means. Also, Mr. Maniac says 2 words, fuck Melee. Fuck Melee. Even I can say that.
Yeah. Basically, rollback netcode is basically a type of netcode that allows for games to... Okay, so essentially what happens is that... Have you ever had instances in something like Smash where, like, you swear that you pressed a key, but, like, it doesn't usually come out immediately, like, it lags a bit before coming out?
Like a buffer?
A buffer, yeah.
Okay, yeah.
That is what is considered delayed netcode. Rollback netcode is pretty much kind of the opposite of that, where it essentially like it kind of predicts like the kind of input that you're going to do, so it can match 1-to-1 to what it is that you're putting in.
Huh. That's
So
actually kind of impressive.
Yeah, that allows for games to like that play online like with as little lag as possible. And yeah, the Nickelodeon fighting game is the one doing this, but not the AAA developed other fighting games like Street Fighter, Smash, or even Tekken.
You know, if Nintendo wasn't so stuck up in their asses and stuck in the 90s, this is a change they should implement for Smash. Like, hell, make it an update.
Well, I wouldn't even so much say it's because, you know, they're stuck in the past, but just Nintendo are just really unknowledgeable on how online play should work.
That's what I mean.
Right.
Apparently they've been using a similar, if not the exact same tech that they've been using for the Wii U days, which limits them in so many different ways. I don't know the specifics, but I do know that when it comes to online stuff, they've been consistently inferior with most other companies.
Yes.
I still love them, it's just, you know, they do a lot of stupid shit, and that pisses me off.
Apparently it's not going to have it on Switch. Figures.
Have you ever wondered how the villager from Animal Crossing can pick up stuff with ball hands? I mean, I don't know. They probably go by the same physics as the Powerpuff Girls.
Yeah.
They have little cilia to pick it up for them.
Yeah, it's like, how do the Animal Crossing villagers pick things up? Shut up. Also, happy birthday to Izuku Midoriya!
And by proxy, you! On the 30th. But today is Izuku's birthday, right?
It's funny enough, it's both his birthday and Mirio's birthday.
Oh, they have the same birthday.
Yep.
Okay, so it's both Deku and Buff Lucas's birthday. Alright.
It's the day of the good boys.
What if the ball hands are composed of millions of tiny hands? That's what I said. Just millions of cilia. I'd be the odd one out and say that Smash's online isn't as bad as people say it is. Not gonna sit here and say it's the best, but I barely have issues with it. Yeah, I guess it's just a case-by-case basis. Some people have good internet, other times they don't. But I think it's solely depending on their internet IPs and just the general construction of their house that allows for Wi-Fi signals to bounce around properly.
Like I get, they say, you should, if you have internet problems, you should get a LAN adapter, but to me that more so speaks to me of like, yeah, we could end up having issues with online, but that's an issue you're willing to fix.
Yeah, but again, even then, it's again also solely dependent on the internet provider that someone has. Like,
Yeah.
Okay, so there's one. I want to see if I can do this faster. Like, let me try this again. So let's select multiple layers and see let's see where that gets us. Because the last thing I want to do is be unable to expedite the process, since I plan to do these mini comics monthly. Like, post them once a month, do them once a month. Okay, so already not a good sign, but let's invert the selection. Do that.
I would also like to say to the audience that if you want to, you don't have to, but if you do want to, you can scroll down and find the donations to send Jordan monies so he can support himself.
Sup, gamers?
Malik is here. So anyway, Hugh for Nickelodeon All Stars Brawl. Yes.
Yeah, I honestly don't have much to say about it. I'm sorry. It's just, I guess it's also because I haven't watched TV since 2012, I want to say. So, it's something that I've been on and off with. I mean, if I were to have a main in the game, it'd either be an Avatar character or, if she's in the game in any capacity, XJ9, Jenny from My Life as a Teenage Robot.
Yeah. I know, like, on the cover art of the game, because we do have an official cover, but all the characters are, like, silhouetted right now, but people were able to, like, make out certain characters from the silhouettes. One of them, obviously, being Korra.
Alright.
There's also, like, people see, like, they see Aang's hand.
Mm-hmm.
Obviously, Ren and Stimpy are there. They can see them.
I know Powdered Toast Man is in the game, which is wild.
Yeah, and another one of the silhouettes is Cat Dog.
Okay. It's gonna be super surreal if this ends up making Evo.
Yeah.
I know the kid from the Loud House is in it. The boy with the white hair.
Yes, Lincoln Loud.
Lincoln, yeah. Honestly, the only thing I know about that show is that it blatantly used the Paris Rooftops remix from Sly 4 in an official episode.
Yeah.
I'm not even kidding. Look it up. It's there. They straight up used it. Frankly, if anything, I'm surprised Jimmy Neutron is in it. At least not yet. But fuck you, give us you. Yeah, you'd think that Jimmy would be there. I guess, I mean, if they're doing DLC, that might be on the table. Oh, Johnny briefly talked about it when he was playing Super Metroid the other day. They were talking about the graphics and how they were very reminiscent of the PS2 era. Like, I'm someone who personally doesn't care about graphics as long as the main gameplay is sound, but maybe it's something that they're gonna polish down the road.
Yeah.
I mean, it's likely.
Yeah, they confirmed the full roster isn't revealed yet. Yeah, because, like, let's be real here. It's like, I know they revealed Leonardo and Michelangelo. If Donnie and Raph aren't in the game, that's going to feel odd.
Yeah, only having 2 of the 4 Ninja Turtles is going to be weird no matter what you do. Yeah. I mean, Injustice incorporated them into one single character, which is probably why they took as long as they did.
Actually, honestly, Jordan, I could also maybe see you playing Leo, because I know he's your favorite turtle.
Yeah, definitely. I would definitely be a Leo main. No mistake about it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can't believe I didn't mention that before. Like, Ninja Turtles count as a Nickelodeon IP now.
Yeah.
Okay, they had their first game on the NES. It doesn't mean they're Nintendo. I'm sorry.
I will say, though, Nickelodeon, add Cat Scratch, you cowards.
I'm gonna be honest. I wasn't the biggest fan of Cat Scratch, but maybe because I didn't really get it, so I just thought it was, you know, not worth it. Also, what was I? Sorry, I guess I'm also focusing on this, so my mind isn't 100% there. Honestly, another idea, Div from Invader Zim. Yeah. Now watch their taunt be the, you won't get away with this exchange.
No, I want Professor Membrane in a game, all just because of Lythero's tweet.
What's Lythero's tweet?
That his super needs to be a command grabber. He goes, not scientifically possible!
Good. Dibs taunt. I'm 12 years old!
With the JoJo art style.
Oh god, that's what it was referencing. Oh, okay, I thought that was the case. I thought... Yeah, I didn't watch Invader Zim either. I was deprived of a lot of shows as a kid. My parents were fucking strict. And actually, going back to Cat Scratch real fast, I think I referenced it once, and I got spanked for it.
Oh.
Yeah.
That's dumb.
Extremely.
Well, I'll spank them. Fuck them. Cat Scratch is good.
Was it? I wasn't really sure.
It was really funny.
Okay, I'll buy it.
Yeah, like, there was an episode where Mr. Blick ended up turning green by complete accident, because I guess pickle juice got mixed in with his bath. So he comes out green, and everyone's making fun of him and not taking him seriously because he's green. So he runs away from home and leaves behind a very depressing note. And they're all reading it like, you know, they're all eating him just, you know, having this emotional breakdown. But because Mr. Blick was also a huge dick to everybody, when they're done reading it, they're like, yeah, woo, he's gone!
Fuck me. You know what I mean?
And then the butler just has the greatest laugh ever.
Oh wait. I do remember the episode where Gordon was turning into a broccoli-based monster or something.
Yeah.
Yeah, they were watching a horror movie, and then what was happening in real life happened to parallel the movie. It's also where I first learned about the word crotch, but in a completely unexpected way. The kid was saying, "I'll hold him off with my crotch," but the way he said it sounded like crotch.
Yeah. That was like, probably the joke.
What does that word mean? And I looked it up and I was like, oh.
You know what? That was probably the joke.
Probably. The creator Cat Scratch is an asshole. My mom didn't care too much about what I watched. As long as I don't do anything stupid, unless I want to get my ass beat like bongos. Yeah, Let me say that my parents are the traditional Republican nuclear family setup. So their ideals very much boil down to, hey, if this show is too violent for my kid, then I won't let them watch them. And that's the impression they got with anime. They thought it was a porn fest, when really, no, it's just Japan thinks sex is funny, so they make jokes about it.
Because they make fun of us Americans for being prudes.
We really are prudish. I mean, but where I draw the line with fan service is that most of the time it happens to teenagers, which I am very, very defendant towards, because they are still children, like it or not. Nigel Thornberry's taunt better be that thing he does with his hands. The creator is similar to your parents. Oh, okay, fuck him then. It's like, my enemies. Which, I'm gonna be 100% honest. I actually did end up, designing, something for their band, as a commission. I got $50 for it, which was nice, but it's like, it's them.
Yeah.
And there's nothing, and here's, the main thing that got me. While I was doing it, long after I got past the sketch phase, which typically is when you're supposed to, make the most, important changes before you go to finish it. While I was finishing it, they kept suggesting more changes. Like, my dad wasn't satisfied with what I was making, and was like, dude, you should have done this during the sketch phase. Like, it's kind of an unspoken rule. And if you're not satisfied with it, don't suggest changes after I'm done with it. Like, you didn't communicate to me that you wanted those changes, so, either, know what you want to start, or don't do it at all.
See,
I shouldn't have to tell you this, but...
Yeah, we like to call those kind of people Karens.
Oh, yeah, my mom is totally a Karen. But, here's the thing. I don't mind if you want me to make changes, during the sketch phase. Like, if something doesn't look right, like, a leg is too long, or, hey, my character actually has a rifle, not a shotgun, then, I'll be happy to make the changes, during the sketch phase. But once I've gotten as far as the color phase, all bets are off. I'm sorry. It's just how it is. It's like, when someone makes a portrait, a painting of someone, and then they go, oh, actually, her hair is red, not brown. Like, you should have highlighted this in the first place.
Well, I feel like if it's just color corrections, I feel like that's a bit easier to do in the coloring phase.
Okay, bad example. What I mean is, if it's a fully rendered piece, you know?
Yeah.
And they didn't mention that until that moment.
Yeah. Or you know, like, actually, but here's an example would be like, you know, you get done, like, maybe, like, drawing, like, a humanoid kind of person, and then you get the thing, like, you get everything finished, the outline done, and then once you start with the coloring process, suddenly they're just like, oh, wait, no, they're not supposed to be humanoid. Kind of bit too late to tell me on that, buddy.
It's like, you should have told me that in the first place. Because, you know what that is? It wastes time, and it creates frustration, because you didn't communicate to me that you wanted this.
Grunkle Stan voice. No refunds!
Yeah, no refunds. Speaking of Karen, did you guys see the trailer for the horror film Karen? Oh my god, what?! Is this real?!
Yes.
Is this fucking real? Is there a horror movie called Karen?
Yes.
Oh my god. Okay. Can someone send me the trailer for that to watch later? Because that sounds so fucking stupid. Oh shit. I hoped you were kidding, but I don't think you are. Not to go off topic, but I saw that tweet of Fred from Scooby-Doo revealing his age 22 and people say the meddling kids joke. Yeah, I'm pretty sure Fred is supposed to be 17! It's rare, but there's actually an official bio saying that. Or, well, at least on a toy, which we can assume is official. But, yeah, I know you responded to my tweet saying cartoon ages are bullshit. I wasn't mad that he was 22. I'm befuddled because if he's a kid, I expect him to be a kid. And, oh, wait. Oh, you sent me the trailer. Okay, thanks. But yeah, going back to, because, apparently I need to clarify. If a character looks one way and they're actually a different age entirely, I know this is common in anime, where, like, you could see this, wise, character who's been through a lot, and then you find out they're like 12 years old, and it's like, what the fuck? That's bullshit. Like, they do not act like how a 12-year-old should act. I mean, obviously there's gonna be story reasons for why that might be, but other times it's just, no, it's just, hey, they happen to be a super god player, but they're also a child. Like, no, it's really hard to buy. Which, most Western cartoons don't give their characters ages because they have a sense of timelessness to them. But then there's other cases where it's like, okay, you can look at a character and know what their ages are right away. Like, I don't think we need to know, for example, trying to come up with an example.
So, yeah. And there's a Crystal Stargirls and a Protag Addict.
Hello. But yeah, I don't think you need to look at Jimmy Neutron and think he's anything other than a 10-year-old, you know?
Yeah. Also, hello to 7 viewers.
7 viewers? What the fuck? Hi.
Also, Jordan, I sent you a link to the movie Karen.
Yeah, I saw it. Thank you. Hey Jordan, a quick question. How do you write a sociopath or a psychopath, like a low-key accurate depiction? Also, hi, hope you all having a good day. I'm not, but thank you. That's a really good question. I guess starting out, it depends on what you're going for, because sociopathy and psychopathy aren't exclusive to killers, for example. There can be genuinely good people who aren't, who are, sociopaths. Like, they, lack the ability to, connect with people or see them as anything important. It's not that they don't care, it's just that they're incapable of, you know, developing such bonds. Same with psychopathy. There's many ways to go about it, but if we're going for a low-key depiction, I'd say the best way to go about it is to do your research and look up ways for how those people live with those mental disorders. Because everyone experiences a mental disorder differently. And the last thing you want to do is romanticize it. Or do it in a way that's offensive without... Well, understandably, you're not trying to make it offensive, but with how some mentally ill characters can be depicted, it can easily come off that way. So, my main advice to you when making a character who is a psychopath or a sociopath, be careful. That's all I can say.
Yeah.
definitely do your homework. There are times when write what you know doesn't do shit for you.
Yeah. One thing I definitely will also suggest too when it comes to writing those kind of characters is that what is important is figuring out how exactly they reach their ideology.
Exactly. Understand not only the disorder, but also them as people. Because you're not making a research paper on sociopathy or psychopathy. You're making a character who has those traits. So try not to get too deep into what you're looking into and sacrifice a good character. If I can give a consistent example on a character with mental illness, Anakin Skywalker, aka Darth Vader, has leaps and bounds in terms of symptoms related to multiple personality disorder. Anakin, down to his fundamentals, at least during the Clone Wars, genuinely loves and cares for his friends and family. When you ignore the movies, Anakin during the Clone Wars cartoon is a very heroic Jedi. You know, he's passionate, sure, but he consistently gets the job done because he does it in his own roguish way. And he ultimately does it because, you know, he feels so restricted by his teachings that he has to go out of line in order to, you know, save the day. But it's those exact heroic qualities that turns him towards the dark side in the first place. And after he, you know, after he helped Palpatine conquer the Republic and hunt down the Jedi Order, he sunk into himself and used that as his focus when he truly became Darth Vader. You know, he got so consumed in his rage because, well, he was sad. He hated what he did, and he hated what he became. And when he found out that he had a son in Luke and a daughter in Leia, he realized, okay, I had the chance to become who I was meant to be, the Chosen One. So that's how he was able to find the strength to finally fight back against Palpatine. And that, I think, is a great way to write a character like that. Consistency. Yeah, he was definitely... he definitely had a lot of shades of darkness in him, but the darkness mostly came from, you know, his passion. And his passion was his downfall, you know?
No hardy feelies, Anakin Skywalker. Abandon your feelies.
Honestly, that whole conversation he had with Yoda in an effort to make himself feel better, it can easily be summed up as deal with it.
Yeah.
That's how bad the Jedi were.
Yeah.
They were so they were so cocky. They were so cocky that not only did they build their temple on top of a Sith gravesite, they were also so fucking blinded to what was actually going on that they didn't even realize that their Chancellor was the Dark Lord of the Sith that they were hunting.
Deal with it, bucko.
Guess he had 50 Shades of Grey? I'm sorry, what? What's the correlation? I mean, in terms of like light side and dark side, I guess that works, but like, Mad Hozar.
No fucking Anakin.
I'm a little tired right now. For whatever reason, the mailman left my package on our mailbox, and the base it was on was not wide enough to make it say on it during when Dad took my brother and I to see Black Widow. And thank God my mom and the family dog saw it, because she was worried that someone would take it and the mailman did it again, but threw my dad's comic book package on our yard. Threw it? Wow. Okay. If you're gonna be rough with someone's packaging, especially if there's fragile components in it, then you shouldn't be a mailman.
I played a lot of Paperboy as a kid. I know how delivery works. Yay!
And then they kill someone.
And then the Grim Reaper comes.
And they just give the mailman the biggest stink eye. So I actually ended up banning someone in BJ's live chat a little bit ago. Oh fuck, really? What'd they do?
Were they being a stink?
I mean, obviously that's what got them banned, but specifics. Okay, so we got one down. Let's see if this works out better. To be blunt, they ended up requesting a terror. No. Yeah, slams the hammer down hard. And thank God you did, because what do you think this is?
Smash!
No, what kind of operation do you think BJ is hosting? He's not a parody channel. He is, you know, making lists for characters that would be nice to see in Smash if they ever got in, and doing it in a way that works out as realistically as possible. And you want to spend time memeing and bring in real life people, not even just that, real life terrorists into the account, then you're in the wrong place.
Yeah, it's like, first off, BJ doesn't do real life people, so hecky offy.
Yeah, I would put it more like fuck off, but you know, that's how he does things. I have my own ways. You know, that's just, no, you don't do that.
I thought it'd be funny.
You have a very odd idea of funny, buddy. My mom has the same problem with the UPS. There's been 2 to 3 incidents of my mom's packages being left in front of the door and being taken by the neighbors. Oh, shit!
Has my name on it, assholes.
At least with most real-life people, it's just not something he wants to do. Shit, people like that. Pump shotgun. Yeah. Again, if you want to take your shitty humor somewhere, find it in circles that make sense. Other than that, no.
I mean, I'd say take the Kiwi Farms, but they're dealing with law issues.
Wait, seriously?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. This one worked out better, but then, you know, wait! I have a way to fix it. Hang on. Let's try it again. Like, it was better than the previous attempt. So let's see if we can work with it. I'll still have to cut some borders, but yeah, this one worked out better than page 1. How about this? Touch grass, nerp nuts. Crystal Stargirl says, Dad saw it was a young boy, and it was on the ring thing we installed. Because after that homeless woman appeared outside my window and our door being broken due to what looks like someone trying to unlock it, he needed to make sure no one is breaking in and stealing our stuff. Yeah, good to keep safety precautions. You know, as dumb as my family is, I don't think we've ever had a situation where someone tried to break into our house. That much we've been fortunate on. But, yeah. Just be careful with people's mail, no matter what it is. Okay, so...
Judging by their game counterparts, not the anime, who is the better dragon champion, Iris or Lance? Iris, because Lance and Heart Gold Soul Silver just said, oh look, Cynthia uses a thing, I'm gonna copy her.
Bold of you guys to not mention Cynthia.
Well, they said specifically dragon.
Oh, yeah, fair enough. Okay. Yeah, I also mentioned Cynthia because, you know, Garchomp, but then when you think about it, no, that's the only dragon type she has. I mean, she could pull off a dragon type only team, I think.
Oh, she could. Yeah, it's like, yeah, let's be real here. The only reason Lance got a Garchomp on the Heart Gold and Soul Silver is because, oh, hey, Cynthia makes it work. I'm gonna copy her. And Cynthia's like, oh, you piece.
Yeah, Cynthia's like, y'all hear something?
Sounds like a poser.
Yeah, I'm not a really big gun person either. Also because I don't really like drawing guns. They take way too long. Because, you know, every time I decide to draw Charla, I try to avoid drawing in her rifle, but then there's other times where I was like, okay, gotta make sure to include it, suffer. Which, designing Xenoblade characters is another whole can of worms, because even when you try to simplify them, they're still detailed.
That's RPG characters in a nutshell.
No, but Xenoblade specifically, because I know Tetsuya Nomura likes his zippers and belts, but Xenoblade, you got random swirlies and greeblies and things that don't make sense for clothing. Like, Shulk, why do you have those strappies? And hey, Pyra, how is your top not falling off? Can a frying pan also work? Yeah, you know, anything can be a weapon. When it comes to defending yourself, literally anything can be a weapon. You know, frying pans, baseball bats, even a microphone if you're that desperate. You can use it to restrain your attacker, especially if it has a cord.
Yeah, choke them out.
Yeah. Not garrote them, because that'd be killing them, but... Also, Cynthia would be a dragon user. In Pokemon Master, she has those Sigma suits that looks like it was inspired by Komodo, since she has Komodo. Yeah, by the way, she looks great in that outfit, but... I don't know, I think it's because she's been associated with the Garchomp for so long, it looks weird to see her with any other Pokemon.
And then there is EX Cynthia, where her suit is white.
Yeah, I think we called her Shiny Cynthia.
Yes, we call those the shiny variants.
Yeah. See, even people can be shiny, which means pretty much they are Pokemon, I guess.
And then you go to Diantha, and her suit is black.
I mean, I know pretty much everyone looks good in black, but Diantha looks pretty good in black.
Yeah. But it's also like, oh my gosh, are they trying to hook up Cynthia and Diantha? Because their colors just straight up swap.
They're yin-yanning each other. But yeah, if you look at frying pans as a weapon, everyone likes to make the joke, but, if you really think about it, they're just flattened iron clubs. And especially if you had them heat up, prior to an attack, for an example, then it's not only gonna hurt, it's gonna sting.
Yeah.
Possibly burn, too. That's a pretty solid weapon.
Keep Todoroki away, though.
And, obviously the go-to example as well are, knives. Like, kitchen knives, whatever, but... If you do happen to be a sword collector, then yeah, swords are, you know, a tried and true weapon. There's a reason why they've been a mainstay in so many armies in history.
Now, what about collecting lightsabers?
They're basically just overly expensive toys. We have yet to make it a real functioning lightsaber. Disney is shockingly getting close, though, but, not to the point where, you know, you can use it as a weapon. I've actually seen a vid. I'm trying to read something. I've actually seen a vid about how useful a frying pan is for a weapon. It actually has some good points. For example, to make it hurt more, you should hit someone with the side of the pan. Yeah, again, it's just a really flat club. Okay, now let's see how this one goes.
That guitar.
Frying pan should not be weapons. As a chef, that offends me. Well, we're talking about specifically life or death situations, Big Mac. If you had to use it as a weapon, then go for it. And again, literally anything can be a weapon. Like, it doesn't matter how big or small it is. Like, Brian, I recall that you had, you were actually attacked by someone, Salty Sigrid, I think, and
yes,
you ended up using, the Palutena amiibo to defend yourself.
Yeah, I hit him in the eye and he got off.
Yeah, like, although we like to think that it was Palutena looking out for you, which it totally was, but, it also, solidifies the testament anything can be a weapon. Even something as ridiculous as an amiibo.
Yeah. And hey, listen, some of these amiibos are very fucking sharp. They might as well be labeled as a weapon.
Yeah, Nintendo products have always been extremely durable. Like, forget all their discrepancies and inconsistencies with running Wi-Fi servers. Their products are durable, and they're durable for a reason.
Yeah, they are the creators of Nintendium.
Oh, that shouldn't be a problem making this lightsaber, Jordan. Just Frank West it and put a jewel or something nuclear tube in a flashlight, and boom! Discount lightsaber! One Piece has someone use ramen as a weapon. Yeah, like, you can make them choke on it. Or if you want to be less violent, I guess throwing hot broth in their face also works.
Yeah. Yeah, Crystal Star Girls, that happened, and funny enough, it was because the guy was super pissed over me beating him in the Pokemon TCG.
Yeah, we called him Salty Sigrid for a reason.
Yeah.
So that also means Princess Peach could give Bowser an ouch on the head like the Wii remotes.
Yeah.
The ramen is made off his nose.
And you know what? Bobobo has showcased that using your nose hair as a weapon is effective.
I mean, Bubba is an entirely different case, but yeah, it's an option. It's a rather confusing option, but an option nonetheless. Okay, now it's working properly. But yeah, if you want to see vids of testing random things as last resort weapons, I suggest the Desperate Defense series on the channel, The Modern Rogue. They test stuff like hairspray to wallets to bobby pins. Oh yeah, you can even use a key as a makeshift shiv.
A keyblade!
Like, I know I always kept my house key on all times when I was walking home from work, when I still worked at Pizza Hut. Fuck that place. But, because I don't have a car, I often find myself walking to places I needed to get to. Which was why I picked the job in the first place. But, I always kept my house key on me, not just so I can also get back in the house, but so I can potentially defend myself. Umbrellas are also a good self-defense weapon. I never had to use one, but you can use them as clubs too.
You can also use them to blind people.
No, guys, I know the perfect weapon. Just pull off an Aerith and smack people senseless with a foldable metal chair.
Yes! Cherith!
Oh, and Crystal Stargirls also... kind of reading this out of order. I know I have a few games. Xenoblade 1, Sly 1, Miitopia, and a few other games I still need to play, but I want to see if I can play Partners in Time again, but better because I was bad at the first time. Yeah, like, replaying games is a great way to reconnect with something. Like, I did that with Majora's Mask. I didn't get it at first when I first played it, but when I knew what to do after doing a little research, I got into it, loved it, 100%ed it too. The character makes the ramen by eating ramen flour and water, mixing them in his mouth, and sneezing the ramen noodles out. Or you could be like Poe and just cook the rice in your stomach by drinking boiling water.
Only
and eating
that
the rice
didn't work.
raw. Yeah, it didn't work, but...
You gotta admire the ambition.
Yeah. Or you do both and burn someone with the broth, then beat the enemies with the pot you cooked. Noodles with speaking about weapons that or stuff your socks with some rocks and swing as hard as you can. Oh, stuff the socks with ramen? That's like ramen socking. Like poop socking, but not as gross. Yeah, overall, just channel your inner Frank West. Weaponize anything and everything. You just hit him in the boys and hit him in the skull.
Even a cane can be a weapon, right? Yes, so it says Sly Cooper.
No, canes are perfect weapons. What, like, not even like, you know, cane swords, but, you know, just canes in general. They're designed in such, a perfect way that not only can you use them to support yourself, you can also use them to fend off attackers. Or... I remember that one time Bruce used a cane a few times in DCAU. Yeah, old man Bruce used a cane as a signature weapon, and he was damn good with it. Like, if you want a good example of that, just watch the first couple episodes of Rebirth. He also has a battle suit made out of ramen noodles and has ramen tentacles. I thought Frank West had a suit made of Slurpee machines. Or was that one of them?
Frank can have whatever he wants.
Yeah. And he still lost to Leon.
Yep. I've covered wars, you know. I fought them.
I mean, true, you can combine weapons to... Oh, if we're talking about historical combination weapons, how many of you guys here have heard of sword gauntlets? In case you haven't, they were really cool. They were exactly as they were on the tin. They were gauntlets with blades built into them. So what people would use them for is they were very niche. I can't think of any one nation that used them, but they were sort of like push daggers except longer. Big Mac, that number means nothing to me. He says, speaking of Death Battle, what do you think would happen if Saitama fought SCP-682? Again, if you're gonna reference an SCP character to me, I'm not going to get it because I'm bad with numbers.
Yeah, and also Saitama.
I heard Saitama. Is it not Saitama?
And no, yeah, that's what I said. Saitama would win, because that's the point of One Punch Man.
Oh, no, you said Saitama.
Yeah. Yeah, it's Saitama.
Oh, wait, you were responding to the question. I was like, wait, you were mispronouncing the name. Okay. Yeah, Saitama would easily win. I have no idea what SCP blah 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 is, but whatever it is, I think Saitama would still beat it.
Yeah, because that's the point of One Punch Man.
Yeah, he beats everyone and everything.
Yeah, and he hates it.
Yeah.
Like, damn it, why do I have to be perfect?
And, another example of combination weapons, this one is a little out there. The Lantern Shield. The Cooper King looks like he can poke an eye out due to how sharp it looks. Yeah, especially with the hook. But, yeah, Lantern Shields. It was a Renaissance invention, and essentially I think it was made for Night Watchmen, but anyway, it can carry a lantern. It had multiple blades sticking out of this big shield with red velvet felt lining the inside. It's held up by a gauntlet, and you had a sort of serrated edge going on one adjacent end. Again, a blade sticking out in the front, and while I questioned the practicality of it, it really showed the ingenuity that the Italians had back then. When I say a gun sword, I don't mean a gun with a blade on it. There are historical evidence of swords with guns built into them. Yeah, exactly. Gun blades are real, or at least were real. I think, again, the mileage varied on their usefulness, but it shows that people were still trying to revolutionize weapons that were already working, and then, you know, incorporating modern sensibilities into it. It was sort of like the precursor to the bayonet that American soldiers would use. Yeah, they look nothing like the ones from Final Fantasy. What number is that?
8.
8, thanks. Again, bad with numbers. SCP-682 has the power to adapt to anything that attacks him. That's why he's known as the hard-to-kill reptile. He even survived Existence Erasure and the plot it's... Oh!
Saitama don't care.
The crocodile thing, right? Satan crocodile, or whatever?
Yes.
Yeah, just describe what it is physically to me, and I'll get it.
You know, again, Saitama, because he ignores plot.
Yeah, this speaking of weapons reminds me of the time BJ told the story of him with an ex of his. She had a grandfather who was pretty old, so he had a unique looking cane. Except the old guy's cane is actually a sheath sword. Yeah, cane swords. They're still making those.
Yeah. But yeah, see, Big Mac, here's the thing. You can't adapt to something if you're fucking dead.
I mean, he did mention the thing can survive death, apparently. I don't know how that would happen after the fact, after it died, but, you know.
Doesn't matter. That's the point of One Punch Man.
We get it.
Keep everything in one punch.
We get it. I don't know shit about SCPs, but I like the one that's just a toaster that makes people think they're a toaster. What?
Yeah. There are some SCPs that are just clearly joke monsters.
Yeah, no threat to anyone. Or
Yeah,
if
like
they are threats to someone, it's done in a really ridiculous way.
Yeah, there's one that is literally just a fork.
Then why the fuck is it in this facility? I mean, I get they're full of corrupt bureaucrats, but still. I mean, I assume. I only saw, like, playthroughs of the video game that was based off of the Foundation, but...
Yeah.
Welcome back, Crystal Star Girls. If Saitama killed SCP-682, it would destroy all of reality. Oh, I'm confused. What's the lore behind that? Again, I'm not really too familiar with SCP stuff. And I don't think I ever will be.
Yeah, it destroyed all reality, but, still wins. That's all that matters.
Okay, so, also, guys, while I'm doing this, remember when I said I bought Skyward Sword, a little bit ago? My copy is gonna come in sometime tomorrow. So, while I would hate to shift gears immediately after starting Spyro 2, I think depending on how early it gets to me, we could, you know, change games and play Skyward Sword HD instead. You know, since it's there and since it's relevant. I think we'll go back to back with Spyro 2, so we can finish it as well. But I think my main priority is playing Skyward Sword HD, because I loved Skyward Sword when I played it. I want to see how it holds up with the new version. Yeah, I was. Sorry. The toaster one makes you think you're a toaster and make you do toaster things, like putting bread in your mouth and waiting for a toast to pop out, or trying to stick a power cord into a plug. What power cord?
You're dead.
Oh, God, imagine if that were the case. Is that the case? I don't know, your hand, I guess. Oh, Mr. Maniac, I'm impressed. You didn't make a dick joke.
Yeah, I did.
I don't know, Brian. I think we're gonna have to talk about your sense of humor, man. Reaching for that low-hanging fruit. Huh? Who here? Who here? TP!
TP!
It's TP!
The man who exploded on Twitter thanks to Ren's final smash!
Oh, wait, looks at Newgrounds. Looks back. Cock joke! There, did I do the good?
Yes.
Depends on your definition of good. Okay. SCP-2006 can turn into anyone's worst fears. In fact, he turned into horror itself. Again, I don't know what the number means.
He turned into horror itself? My God.
Wait.
A Republican.
You mean like horror from the Page Master? Like the character horror, the horror book? Is that what you mean?
Oh yeah, TP, you is on mute.
You are on mute, buddy.
I know.
Oh.
Okay.
He.
Ah.
Also, why was it freaking Ren and Stimpy that got me to blow up? I couldn't even Pokemon or Sonic or Kingdom Hearts or Kirby. No.
Or literally
it was Ren
anything
and
else. Honestly, this is a law topic, but when thinking of powerful weapons, I think of Sailor Saturn's Silence Glaive. Oh, what does that do?
I hope it silences forever.
No. Okay, getting a little silly here. I'm genuinely curious.
And who's I'm going to BRB because I need food.
Okay. How much time has passed? Oh shit, it's already 7:40. But yeah, really cool that tweet blew up either way, TP. But yeah, it's the weirdest thing. It's not the main thing you're passionate about that makes you blow up. It's something completely unrelated and simplistic.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, so I'm just doing comic shiz. Wait a minute, this is my channel. We're doing comic shit. Ah, too late, the moment's passed. Oh, also TP. I was thinking, depending on how early it gets here, I was, thinking of streaming Skyward Sword HD. Would you be interested in joining in?
Sure, I'll make check and join.
Okay.
I just need to do a couple things.
Yeah.
Uh,
Hi, welcome to the Kooky Celtic. Today we're gonna be doing some art shit. Wait, why is my video flagged?
because I said so.
Oh my god, it was TP the whole time! He is the, Twitch TOS. Oh wait, I was gonna say, is that part of the soundtrack?
Should be.
Oh, Big Mike has a question for you, TP. What do you think about Realm cheering you on to kill Celtic and Among Us? Oh, you're fucking bringing that up again?
Well, when was that again? I forget. Was it?
Yeah, like, I think it was during, one of Brian's Among Us streams. And, I think you were partnering up with Brian, and then,
I remember, for my birthday, there was an Among Us stream. And Brian and I were partnered twice.
Yeah.
I remember the first time around. We were both caught eventually, but I had to argue like a whole lot to try and prevent
a freezing spacey death.
When I was facing death at one point, I was arguing that it was you.
Oh.
And then they immediately kicked me out next round. The next time, there was like 15, maybe 20 minutes worth of talking among us.
But Tish. Haha.
Where
yeah.
I managed to get 2 others kicked off, so that there'd be 3 people left. And then I got the and then it was really cool because Brian got killed, he was caught immediately. That's what you get for killing your girlfriend, by the way.
Yeah, you jerk.
I remember I need to get that game because, man, that was genuinely one of my best games ever. I had to, like, actively try, you know?
Yeah. Speaking of, Mr. Manic says we still got to play that again since we all last played the airship. Since we last played, the airship came out. Lobbies now have a max of 15 players, and now there's a new vent cleaning task. Okay. Oh, and Crystal Star Girl got back to me about the Silence Glaive. Okay. It can destroy all life. It's powerful and destroyed the Silver Millennium, leaving it in ruins when Queen Metalia and Beryl attacked the Moon Kingdom. And Queen Serenity, Princess Serenity's mother, had to use the Silver Crystal to fix it by making everyone reborn as she dies. That's why the Outer Sailors had to kill Hotaru because if she wakes as the sailor, the world will be doomed.
But yeah, I remember
shit.
what happened to the second game. Ironically, Jordan.
Yeah?
You were actually the one that still lived to the end. Like,
Was I?
yeah, you lived to the end because you were the last person alive apart from when I killed Scarlet.
Oh, yeah. Right. Okay, I think I remember now, yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, Brian, welcome back. Missed you, bro. Wait. I don't remember this in the Dust soundtrack.
Oh, I want to watch this entire game.
Did you know the creators of Sailor Moon and Yu Yu Hakusho are married to each other? Yeah, Crystal Sargles mentioned it. It's very cute. It's cool when different creators are on similar wavelengths in a way, but when they're married, it's like especially so. And like working on different projects, it's really cool. And hey, Brian, you there? Oh, I think I know what happened. He's not back yet. He's getting dinner ready, and I think his computer shut down on him without him realizing. Shit's fucked. But yeah, I don't remember this in the Dust soundtrack. It's probably an album-only thing. No, wait, I think I know what it is. I think you could get a certain number of those little indie characters together in that one place. I think they have a house party? This might be the music that plays. I don't know. I wonder what's for dinner. But as Sailor Saturn awakens, she says she doesn't want to destroy the world, even though her father had explained on her to become a cyborg, but she formed a friendship with Chibiusa. This was in the manga, by the way. Okay. So yeah, Sailor Saturn is an apocalypse maiden. I didn't know that. Then again, I never watched Sailor Moon for, you know, reasons I explained earlier in the stream. My family didn't want me to watch anime. They were fine with Alec doing it, though. Okay. So, we got that. Okay, I was gonna say, wait, is that everything? It's not everything. I still remember when the first Sailor Moon dub made the lesbian couple cousins. Yeah, no. I wasn't okay. I may not be a Sailor Moon fan, but even I know that's bullshit. Like, I know the 90s was a very non-accepting time, but still no excuse. Make them lesbos, you cowards. And honestly, by making them cousins, they probably just made the issue even weirder. It's like, you made it worse. Worse or better? Ah, shit on a stick. Gotta be heading out. See you, lovely people. Oh, and Jordan, hope your day gets at least a little bit better. Thank you. Says fuck you to gravity and floats off. He always has the most interesting exits. I like the sort of 80s vibe of this song. It's cool. I like it. Yeah, it's very 80s. I'm not gonna lie, this is kind of a bop. It's just a shame I can't read what this song is. Yeah, Deke was like, yeah, when I saw the first dub, but once I got to Super S, it was unwatchable for me because of the voice acting change from Deke to Cloverfield. Oh, like the dub company was called Cloverfield? Oh, sorry, Alex. Let's fix that. Oops. Yeah, it was called that from what I heard. Alright. Because, when I think Cloverfield, I think of the, horror mockumentary. Although I distinctly remember, I used to have a friend back in my Bionicle days where, he introduced me to, a Sesame Street parody of the Cloverfield trailer, where, like, instead of all those weird monsters and, giant parasites that you see in the movie, you see, like, really fucked up versions of popular Sesame Street characters. And at the end of the video, it's like, you hear the roar, and then, brought to you by the liturgy! And it was called Groverfield. It was one of the dumbest things I've ever seen, but yeah. I loved it for that reason. Ouch. I cracked my neck. And now I am dead. So that's how I died. Alright. Okay, this track I get a very Mega Man Zero vibe from. Oh crap, that's her leg. I just realized. Yeah, you know what? Let's turn on the sketch layer. We don't really need it much anymore. Look at all those heads. And a single mandible. Okay. Those background layers are finished. So let's go ahead and make sure we're on the right ones. Okay, what's next? They could definitely use some base colors. Okay, let's think. You know, let's not get ahead of ourselves. Let's just stick to the plan. Oh, in the manga, Sailor Moon became In the manga, Sailor Saturn became a cyborg due to her father trying to save her by replacing her limb after an accident in the lab that killed her mother and left both her father and her injured, and was using her body for Mistress 9 as he was being possessed by the demon egg that corrupted him. Whoa. Okay, let's get the big ones out of the way. What colors should the ghouls be? I want to say something like this. And let's go ahead and yeah, that's where Sailor Moon was darker. Huh. Yeah, I didn't know that. And let's fix the positionings of the layers so I don't screw up. Time to save so we don't lose our heads.
You know what? You know... Hey,
Yeah?
guys. I figured out why we were able to win that game, Brian, you and I.
Oh, wait, Brian, are you back?
I don't know.
Shit, he's not back yet.
Okay, because I want...
yeah, you can tell me.
Because it's because we killed capitalism early on.
Ah, that's right. I'm getting my second vaccination tomorrow. Oh, that's awesome, Malik.
Ugh.
Yeah, that's really cool. So I assume you got the Pfizer one, right? Also, while some people may think it's not dark due to the first season and such, when I read the manga version and saw the Viz dub, I saw how dark the series can get. Yeah, it's really surprising how dark a series can be. Oh, Brian, are you back?
I is.
Okay, so can you confirm for TP? Was the reason that you won that Among Us game was because you helped kill capitalism?
Yes.
Okay.
Capitalism died early on, and then right after Brian was kicked out, I got a clean kill on Brandon. I feel like Brandon's really good at being able to suss people out. So
Yeah.
Better than me. Also, Brian, there's a lot of songs in the soundtrack I don't recognize. Like, there was some weird disco soundtrack, and then there's this really nice 80s piece that I wish I knew the name of. It sounded very 80s with how it was composed, but yeah, it's like I don't recognize it, but it's really nice.
Yeah, I take you're playing the Castlevania soundtrack.
No, it's still Dust.
Oh, it's still. Oh,
It's
that
still
must
Dust.
be. Okay, it's probably one of the beta tracks because they put those on this playlist.
The beta tracks. Okay, are they the more 80s ones then?
Yeah.
It's really nice. I actually might incorporate this into this one shot I'm planning. Oh yeah, guys. I should also tell you, among not Among Us, but among everything else that I'm planning to do for this channel, I'm thinking of DMing campaigns again. So to start out, we're gonna do a quote-unquote home one-shot based off of, well, Phantom of the Forest. I may record it still, but it's got it has a lot of things that wouldn't really be Twitch friendly, so I thought, hey, might as well record it at least and then maybe compose some highlights. I don't know how we're gonna do that, but that's what we're gonna start out with, just to get our feet back wet into D&D, since it's been eons since the age of D&D on this channel. And I think I pretty much cemented, okay, I'm probably gonna be that forever DM, even though I'm not that halfway good. Oh, Big Mac has a question for you, TP. Do you think Marwan would be able to sniff out Realm and Celtic as imposters? Who's Marwan?
Marwan.
Okay.
He's a member of the Cloud Palace. He might. It's been a while since I played with Marwan, so.
And Big Mac, yeah.
I was also gonna say, Big Mac. Way to assume me and Jordan are good at being imposter.
No, Big Mac, I don't think you understand how I am as an Among Us player. As soon as I get the notification, oh, you're an imposter, I out myself. Because I hate playing imposter. I'm not good at it, and I don't like lying to people. I don't. So, it's boring, and it's harder on my partner, sure. But fuck you, I hate being imposter. Yeah, seriously, these beta tracks, if that's what's playing, are really nice.
Yeah. Like, these were going to be original tracks that I think they were going to put in the game, but then they scrapped them.
Shame.
Alright, I'm gonna BRB again.
Okay. Also, before I came here, I was playing Laser Pointer with Cece.
I was wondering where you were. You know, contrary to what some people may say, I think it's great that you love Cece so much.
Yeah.
You're a good dad.
She is my baby.
And when I heard that Sailor Moon Crystal is coming to Netflix, I was not happy due to them using the web show version and not the Blu-ray version. Why do I say this? Because the web show version has bad frames of animation. Blu-ray fix those problems. Yeah, you know, when it comes to Blu-ray conversions, I know that some shows like Batman Beyond got Blu-ray releases, and let's just say that their emulations aren't up to par in some cases. Like, for Batman Beyond, they got rid of some effects. Like, you know how I mentioned Rebirth earlier?
Yeah.
So you know the part when Bruce was having a full-on heart attack? Like, he got a spurt of it before, but then when he went to rush a guy, he fell to the ground, clutching his heart in pain. And you see these red effects in the original version. They got rid of that in the Blu-ray version. So you just see this guy just walking over him. And it's really jarring. And it, like, takes you out of it. And Malik says, no matter where I go, those Among Us jokes references keep coming. My favorite one is from a Twitter user by the name Kira, had a ditto named Sus with the imposter ability, facing an Among Us. What the fuck am I reading? What the fuck am I reading?
That's meta as fuck.
Extremely. Why they use Webster version, I'm not sure. Money, maybe. You know, I wouldn't put it past some companies to be, like, cheap asses about, this sort of thing. It's like, you know, we could go the extra mile and make sure it's fully optimized, but fuck it, let's go with what works. Yeah, let's just do this one. And then it ends up, being, like, it takes you out of it. Okay. That might be the end of the soundtrack? I'm not sure. So... yeah, I think it is. So, I'm gonna play this.
The Vania Castle.
The Smash Ultimate versions. Yeah. Stupid question, but what do you mean by meta? I'm sorry, Ananda.
It's a meta joke. Because it's like, oh yeah, the imposter ditto is being sus towards Among Us.
And you know, speaking of Batman the Animated Series, once you explain a joke, there is no joke anymore.
Shut up, Joker.
Yeah, especially because the whole thing with that plot line is that he was totally making it up. Because as soon as he threw Harley out the window, he's like, you know what? Then again, maybe I don't need an elaborate joke to kill Batman, even though I was telling Harley that was the one reason I kept him alive in the first place.
Joker's just dumb.
No, he's insane. Like, I'm pretty sure that was the direction they were going with. Like, you know, to a normal person, it's Bond villain stupidity. But remember, this is the Joker. He's crazy. Or I guess, depending on the writer, quote-unquote crazy. Some depictions make it seem like he's faking it, I guess?
And those are called the wrong depiction.
I mean, the main constant with Joker is that he's a cunning and conniving clown. But yeah, I don't know, I find myself quoting that a lot because of just how, oddly poetic it can be. But then, you know, upon realization, don't take Joker's words for a grain of salt, because there's a chance he's gonna go back on his word, because, again, he's nuts.
Also, let's be real here. He was just jealous of Harley Quinn because she caught Batman.
No, he was definitely jealous of Harley. Because, yeah, she was able to capture him flawlessly. Like, her, plan ended up working beautifully.
He's like, what the fuck? I surely catch Batman! What the fuck? Out the window!
That's not Mark Hamill.
Use the Force, Harley.
Good. That's a good one. Get it? Because he also played Luke Skywalker.
Look
Which
at me,
I always-
honey.
I'm
a purple dragon.
Which I always thought was the weirdest shit when I was growing up. It's like, wait a minute, Luke Skywalker's Joker makes no sense. He should be a hero actor. I was also the kid who typecasted actors I already knew about. Again, you would hate me as a child.
No.
No, you would absolutely fucking hate me. I'm not joking.
Nope.
Okay, Ruby.
I missed that Ruby. Can we have that Ruby back?
As soon as Rooster Teeth gets their shit together, sure. You know, depending on how things go, we may be due for a reboot, and honestly, that would probably be the best thing for Ruby.
Yeah, seriously.
You know what a major twist of events? Pokemon had all the tools to make an Among Us joke. What?
Yeah, the Pokemon Among Us and the Imposter Ditto.
Okay, I was gonna say, did I understand that right? Okay, I did.
Also, Jordan,
What?
mood day, let me have me, I have Snick.
Snack.
I have Snick.
Sneak.
And she is cute Sneak.
Snook.
Schnunk.
Speaking of Star Wars, Snoke. What kind of name is Snoke? Now that we're all off the Star Wars hype train, what the fuck kind of name is Snoke? It's really close to Smoke and Snake. He also looks fucked up. I mean, I get he's a Palpatine clone, but really, Snoke?
Yes.
Silly. So yeah, Sailor Moon Crystal is on Netflix, but even though season 1 and 2 have bad frames, season 3 was awesome, and I'm rereading the manga because that movie put me in a good mood. Plus, a Blu-ray version of the Sailor Moon Crystal movie, two-parter in Japan, said it would continue with Sailor Stars, but no word about it. No word yet about that arc. All right.
Oh my god.
Huh?
I just saw an image of a squirrel frozen in a block of ice.
What the fuck? Who posted that?
I don't know, but free him.
Fuck, that kind of reminds me. Mom mentioned that she saw a swan that froze to death. Like, it was frozen in place, where it stood. Is that the sort of thing that you're seeing, or is it like a...
No, like, it is literally in a block of ice.
Okay, yeah, that poor thing is dead.
This says, everyone start licking, we can save him.
Fuck you! You know, I get that you're just trying to lighten the tone, but there's some things you just don't fucking joke about. I'm sorry I'm overly sensitive, but no, that shit don't fly by me. Like, if you're joking about someone who recently died or an animal who died in, think about it, a horrific way, why the fuck would you joke about it? It's like, oh, it didn't sound like Cope. Cope better! Christ!
I will say, next time you go on Twitter, you may see some Giovanna pics.
Oh, Giovanna's cool. I like her. Her English dub voice actress apparently is a new blood too.
Yeah. And she good.
Yeah, so far.
I have an Ice Age joke, but I don't think it's appropriate.
What? I have an Ice Age joke, but I don't think it's appropriate. Yeah. If it involves a dead animal, probably... Well, okay. If we're talking about dinosaurs or whatever, that I guess that's fine. But when it comes to a life that has been extinguished and happened very, very recently, then that's what I don't like.
And here, I thought you were gonna eat me. I don't eat junk food.
Sid got trashed.
Yeah.
No, it's about the crazy girl. Oh, Scrat. Yeah, you know what? Go ahead. Then I will make my judgments. Speaking of Judgment, Castlevania Judgment has a great soundtrack, despite the game itself being a fucking mess.
Yeah.
It even has Shinoa in it. For some reason, she's de-aged, but... Yeah, we were talking about how cartoon ages were bullshit earlier in the stream, but I think we just sort of dropped that accidentally, or at least I did. What's weird to me is when characters were de-aged in some way for no plot apparent reason. They just happened to be de-aged, and it's like, okay, that's weird. Is the writer going through some things? Also, can I kill them for it?
And then you have Sam Fisher's assistant in Splinter Cell who ages backwards.
Wait, what?
Yeah, it's a joke how, like, apparently every new Splinter Cell game, Sam Fisher's assistant seems to look younger than before.
Like, how, Sonya Blade, for a while, had this, perpetual problem where her boobs kept growing.
Yeah. And you know what? Nami also suffers that in One Piece.
Wait, really?
Man.
Ah, TP! Hi.
Hi. Man, you know what's... I want another Among Us game. When can we have another Among Us game?
Yeah, it has been a while since we've done Among Us.
We need Dr. Money back.
God, Dr. Money teamed up with BJ.
Oh, Jesus.
Like, no one wins.
It's like getting comboed in Smash. There's no winning.
Happy feet, wobble combo.
Except it's like, I can honestly see myself getting in a similar position Rushia always gets herself in whenever they do Among Us streams. Like, she just completely loses her fucking head because she didn't get to do anything in the match and spends the rest of it crying.
Yeah. Gets ejected.
I mean, if we can be honest about Rushia, I don't know if she's fixed them by then, but every time I saw her, do everything, it's like, she gets stressed out easily. And as someone who has similar problems, I kind of can't help but relate to her. Like, she doesn't manage stress well. But what I don't do is, completely scream like a maniac.
Yell in another tab for a second, okay?
Okay. Meanwhile, it's getting to that time.
Yeah, work time?
Yep.
Ah, shit. Alright.
I'll see you guys later, and I'm taking my Snick with me.
Alright. Good luck, man.
Night.
And so I am by myself. It's fine. Like, I can explain what I mean about the Sailor Star arc, but I'm not sure if I should say, what I mean, but I'm not sure if Blah! I'm not sure if I should say what I mean by very dark. Sorry, just got to that. Who here?
Brian die again?
No, he had to go.
Oh, okay. Okay, I'm lowering you down.
Oh, is my output too much again?
Oh no. I was turning down the volume.
Oh, okay. Yeah, okay.
The volume
I
of the
mean-
music.
Okay, that's fine. Although, I guess on that topic, I am probably due for a new mic at some point. It's just, gotta find the right one. Oh, shit. I love this remix of Out of Time. It's probably, yeah, it's, the most recent remix since... No, I think it was the first time the song was ever remixed. Fuck. So, thanks, Smash Brothers. You remixed a really good song. Like, I wasn't sure if I should say about the Sailor Stars arc about it being, very dark, because I don't know if I should spoil it. Yeah, I'm personally not too big on spoilers, unless if it's something I don't think I would invest time in.
Spoil Danganronpa for me, and you will be on the end of a pike.
And the Gastron Police will be after you. Did I do the joke right?
Oh no, they won't be after you. You have already been arsoned.
Ah, not again. Like, I'm going to jail for arson? Oh no, not again. Like, this new chord progression they threw in, it's like Chef's Kiss. Or the musical equivalent, Maestro's Kiss? What am I doing?
Your best, hopefully.
No, I mean, I've been doing this the long-winded way for some of these things. There we go. Like, sometimes I find myself tunneling, and then, the piece takes longer to do, because of it. It's not a common thing, but when it happens, it happens. I need to give my hands a break. Oh, there goes my back. Don't worry, I didn't throw it out, I popped it. Okay. Alright. Alright. Let me lower the opacity. No, I'm sorry. The saturation on these. Make them look more dead. No, that's luminosity. Saturation. There we go. That's better.
It's gonna sound weird.
Hmm?
But I'm tired.
No, that's not weird.
Okay. I don't know if I have something ready by Saturday, by the way. But,
if you can at least get the race down, that's all we need. We'll hash everything out come Saturday. So.
And it could be anything. It's just anything on that list, or anything on the list, or anything that was available before.
Anything that already functions like they do in D&D or the homebrew.
Okay, so like, so I could theoretically play a Fae again.
Not so much.
Okay, I can play a Tiefling,
I'll just yeah, I resent you the list, but I'll just
Oh wait, no wait. In that case, I'll check.
yeah, it's in our DMs.
Oh yeah, no, I see it.
Yeah. Yeah, race is comparable and homebrew ones.
Okay.
And in the file are the things including those.
Cool.
Right.
I'm sorry, I'm tired.
It's fine. Yeah, at least get an idea going. Solidify a race at least, and we'll get to it on Saturday.
I will do my best. I cannot guarantee anything.
I mean, you can always come up with it during the meeting. So
if I do, I will let you know.
All right.
Thank you, by the way. And if I can't, oh well. I just sit out.
That's fine. Yeah.
I can listen in though.
All right.
And that can be good enough in some cases.
Yeah.
I haven't been able to listen in on a live session in like ages anyway. So who cares?
It's something different.
I mean, either I get to play it or I get to listen. Either way, I win.
Right.
What music is this?
Yeah, I have no idea what this is. I think you can check the track listings.
How do I check?
Because, we just finished out of time, so... Man, what the fuck is this?
Black Knight, I think.
Black Knight, okay. What game is that from?
Castlevania something or another.
Castlevania,
The arcade.
Oh, Castlevania the arcade? Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, wait a minute. It could be the boss theme. I think.
I mean, given who's on screen with this image, it makes sense.
Okay, yeah, it is the boss theme. I mean, hey, for that one shot, we'll definitely be using Castlevania music. Like, there's no way we won't. Gotta say though, there's a lot of squishies in our party so far, so that's interesting.
So what I need to do is not be a squishy.
Yeah, not a squishy, but a swole.
So
what's the
in other
opposite of
words,
squishy?
I gotta be a tiefling again. No, a cleric again.
Cleric again. Mimi is a tiefling, but she's also a cleric.
Hey, you know what's next?
Is it cross your heart? Oh, bloody tears. Good enough. All the yes. Fitting considering what I'm coloring right now. Not vampires, but ghoulies. But yeah, Monster Dance is more fitting for these things. Let me get Alex's reference out. Actually, while we're on the subject, hey guys, you want to see Alex's very first full art?
Sure.
Okay, here we go. Brace yourselves, it's pretty old. And actually, by proxy, we'll also do the other one. Okay, so yeah, this is version 1.
Okay.
And this is version 2. Like, I don't know what happened here. She was looking dead on just fine. And then she started looking to the side, and then I got it right again. And yeah, I took the general pose from this and then applied it to here. But obviously a lot better executed. This is fine, but Alex's eyes were way too big, so she didn't seem imposing enough. So I really fixed the eyes here, whereas here they were more rounded. Like, doesn't really convey 28-year-old Monster Hunter, but this does. And I think the black bandolier works better than the red ones, because red just kind of pops out too much. So yeah, really happy with this. Okay. Here we go. This is my favorite remix in Smash. Like, they went hard on Cross Your Heart. Then again, they went hard on pretty much every Castlevania remix that they decided to do, but...
They went hard, and that's the end of the sentence.
Yeah, they went hard, and they kept going harder, and harder, and harder.
I already said, they went hard, and that's the end of the sentence.
Okay. I was gonna continue until they went, like, went and made music babies or something, but that'd be too much. So I was checking out what my dog was barking at, and it was the orange cat. Aww. Speaking of orange cats, though, we have about 4 in our house. We have way too many cats. Like, we even gave some away, if you can believe it. So we have Blue, the Russian Blue. We also have Finley, Blaze, Trooper, and Peanut. They're the 4 orange tabbies. We have Mowgli, the Bobcat-ish one. And shit, is there anyone I'm forgetting? I don't think so. Okay, yeah. TP, the TP. Wait, you're not a cat. What the fuck?
Meow.
Why am I imagining you in a Mario cat suit now? All the curse. The King K. Rool one was hard, but they were flexing a lot with that. I mean, yeah, Monolith Soft in general makes great music. Yeah, Ace Plus did the remix for that. And it shows. Last night I had a dream of my old cat who passed away 12 years ago, and she just wanted to be with me. Aww. That's sad. Speaking of cat suits, Did you know Gaming talked about the reason of the power-up? I forgot what someone said, but Nemo's reason was because he finds cat girls sexy. What the fuck?!
Man, imagine being able to get away with being corny on main.
But Mario, Toad, and Luigi wear it too! And Rosalina, but...
Yeah.
That's the
And
reason!
Rosalina.
Is that the reason that suit was made?
It's probably...
You have to be bullshitting me, Malik. Are you bullshitting me?
It's probably not the reason, but it's a funny thing to think about.
Miyamoto-san, clarify! Now!
I was really horny one day.
Ah, that post-nut clarity. Gets everyone in the end. She wasn't like any other cat. She was more nicer and has been with me for a long time. Yeah. My cat Choco was like that too. She lived longer than any Maine Coon we knew of. I think she lived close to 20 years when most Maine Coons would live only 10, maybe less. Yeah, Malik, I saw that video too in the Lost Pokedex that talks about all the Pokemon in different orders. And let me fix the line art here. Okay, let's fix that. Things got a little fucky here. I forgot if he was joking or not, but he seemed serious about it. Okay, so he probably wasn't joking. Oh my god. Also, there was another person that had a reason, but I forgot. Can it just be as simple as we like cats, that's it? Like, no horniness involved?
I mean, it could be, but it's not nearly as funny.
You know, I was always uncomfortable with the cat suit, let's be honest. But that just... no. I also saw the Digino Gaming video on Sly Cooper where his cane was going to have a lot of gadgets and such. Oh, yeah, Crystal Stargirls. I saw Nitro Rad's review on, Rocket, the, little robot dude that you were talking about. The game honestly looks pretty solid, not gonna lie. Especially for an N64 title, which, you know, it had amazing games. Let's get that straight. But Rocket was very ambitious for its time. fix that too. I mean, I'm not the one to shame a person who finds women wearing catsuits. I wasn't shaming them either. I was just saying, what the fuck? That's the reason the catsuit was even made in the first place. I mean, I mean, making it for a kid's game, and that's the reason behind it. I don't know. That's
Well, you're not getting off to the kids, so you know.
Yeah, but ew.
Look, Jordan. Have you ever thought about Luigi in a catsuit?
No. And I don't want to. I know you weren't shaming him like him any better. Yeah. Oh. This is a beginning from Castlevania 3.
I am, however, really tired now. I'm sorry.
No, it's fine. I think I'm gonna end things off too anyway, because you know, not having one of the best days, so I don't think I should push it even more than I have to. We made progress though. Hugs. Thanks. I appreciate the hugs.
Welcome.
Okay,
now,
so let me
dream of Luigi. Okay. Good night.
Okay.
Good night.
Night. Okay, so let me at least get Alex's armor colored in. Then I think we'll stop. Again, I apologize if it wasn't much, but again, I don't want to like push myself too hard. Considering how I'm feeling emotionally. Yeah, and it was Sucker Punch, first games they worked on, but with the cane, it was gonna have something that freezes the water into a platform in the first game, but due to time constraints, they couldn't, or something. Yeah, time constraints can always make or break a project, or an idea. Also, how ironic. The song's called Beginning, yet we're gonna end. Oh my god. Yeah, with the color, it's really starting to come together. Kind of impressed myself here. But it's only gonna go up from here, so yeah. Save this. And yeah, I got rid of the strap because it was like too much detail for a shot like this. So okay, so yeah, thank you guys for showing up for the stream. It was really nice talking to you all. And I'm gonna see you guys later, so take care. Tomorrow we're gonna pick up with more Spyro 2, but depending on how things go, we'll get started with Skyward Sword HD, so it may be a back-to-back stream, so stay ready. Guy, I meant to say goodbye, guys, but I combined bye with guy. Good night.